So now that you're here in the United States, you're ready to hit the road, right? So buckle up, I'm about to help you understand the process of getting your first driver's license here in the US. So we will talk about the general requirements, the documents that you need to prepare, and then I will show you how to apply for a driver's license in a specific state, and in this case, Tennessee, which was the very first state that we moved to back in 2015. But before we go to the main content, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video to help other new immigrants and visa holders. Alright, let's get to it. Each state in the US has its own set of rules and requirements for obtaining a driver's license. So before you hit the road, make sure you know what your state requires. You can usually find this information on your state's Department of Motor Vehicles or DMV website. Let's take a look at the requirements for Tennessee. Let's do a simple Google search and it will show us the link for regular driver's license process and requirements. This set of required documents should apply to other states. There may be some slight changes or differences, but generally you will need the following documents: your passport, your proof of US citizenship, but most likely you're an immigrant or a visa holder, so you need to show proof of your legal presence, such as your visa or green card. You also need to show proof of residency with your name and your address, such as your utility bills, electricity or water, or maybe you can show your lease agreement or rental contract. You can also show your current bank statement, but if you downloaded that from the internet, you need to go to the bank and have them certify that that document is legit. You can also show your pay stub from your employer if your address is listed there. This one is important. Don't forget to bring with you your social security card. It's also helpful to have your most recent I-94, which shows your most recent entry to the United States. You can get that by going to the I-94 website on your screen. You need to bring the original documents with you, no photocopies. And in my experience, the DMV would usually scan the documents that you present. Now, let's talk about the fun stuff: traffic laws and regulations. So driving in the USA can be quite different from driving in other countries. So it's important to familiarize yourself with the rules of the road. Download your state's driver's handbook. Yes, there is such a thing. Again, Google is your friend and you will find it easily. Just take a look at the road signs, the traffic signals, and other important information to help you pass that knowledge test or written exam. So going back to Tennessee's DMV website, after downloading the driver's manual, we can review the traffic rules in the state. I know it may take a few minutes or a few hours to review all those traffic rules, but if you go through this manual, you can print it if you want to, you would have a greater chance of passing the knowledge test. Well, having knowledge is not enough. You also need to practice your driving skills. So you need to look for an open area that's not too busy near your neighborhood. Maybe if there's a Walmart parking space or a not so busy inner roads, you can just go there and practice following the rules and applying what you've learned in your study. Some important reminders for those of us who came from other countries where traffic laws are a little bit more of a traffic suggestion. Always buckle up, use your seat belts, and don't go over the speed limit, which you can usually see on the side of the road. Use your turn signals or blinkers before you change lanes or if you turn to the left or to the right. And do a full stop on stop signs at the intersections. So once you feel confident in your knowledge of traffic laws, it's time to do it. Schedule your written and driving tests. Most states would require you to pass a written exam covering the traffic laws and road signs before you can schedule your driving test. These can be done online or by calling your local DMV office. On the day of your scheduled test, arrive at the DMV prepared and on time. Bring a snack if you need to so you don't get hungry. So take a deep breath, just stay calm, and remember everything that you've learned. You might not be able to remember everything, but in general, I think it would be a not too difficult test. In my case, in my experience in Tennessee, I think I was given about 10 questions that was on the screen, on a computer screen. So once I passed that written exam, they gave me a learner's permit because it was my first time to apply for a driver's license here in the US. And after that, I was able to schedule my driving test. For your driving test, if you don't have a car yet, ask a friend or family to help you out. Maybe they can let you use their car or bring you there so you can do your test. You can also rent a car using your driver's license from your home country if you have one. So after passing your driving test, congratulations! You will receive your driver's license in the mail. And if you have not bought a car just yet, my recommendation is to buy a used car. If you don't know how to do that, then watch this video.